And new at 5, the fallout from the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk is now reaching into workplaces.
Here locally, some Hoosiers are finding out what you post online could cost you your job. WANE 15's Mia Pettigrew explains how Indiana's at-will employment laws affect workers.
Free speech may protect you from the government, but in Indiana, it doesn't protect you from your boss.
It's a scary scenario if you're an employee here in Indiana.
Recent events, including the assassination of Charlie Kirk, have pushed social media scrutiny into workplaces.
We've noticed an uptick on these types of calls and emails with people wanting to know, hey, like, what are my rights?
Even national headlines are affected as ABC pulled Jimmy Kimmel Live after comments about Kirk. Locally, at least one Northeast Indiana business recently apologized online for an employee's social media post.
With social media, we have the ability to say whatever is on our mind immediately and share it with the world. And there's times when that's great, and there's times when that can be really harmful. There's a difference between freedom of speech, which protects us from prosecution with what we say, and the workplace. In the workplace, Indiana's an at-will state. You can be terminated for what you say online in many cases.
So that may leave you wondering what rights employees and employers have when it comes to these social media guidelines.
One of the big challenges is that the rules vary depending on the type of employer. What's permissible for an employer that's private is different from one that's public.
First Amendment doesn't necessarily apply to a private employer in that situation. The employer can fire the employee for any reason. A good reason, a bad reason, they don't need to have a reason. It just can't be for an illegal reason, right?
There is a checklist of protected classes like age, race, gender, or religion, but it can be difficult to prove discrimination, especially if your employer has clear guidelines about social media use. Experts say the best advice is simple. Count to 10, think before you post, and remember that someone could always be watching. Reporting from downtown Fort Wayne, Mia Pettigrew, WANE 15 News.